Hello out there. We're on the air. The fast food giant Steak and Shake debuts their Bitcoin payments via the Lightning Network. The iconic burger chain is becoming one of the first to accept Bitcoin coast to coast. So all US stores are now accepting Bitcoin at Steak and Shake. That is huge. This is the first sort of fast food industry we've seen that have essentially just gone, yep, ticking. We're going to give it a go. We're going to see how it benefits not only the customer, but benefits us as a franchise. And yeah, they're really leading the way. They're front running everyone else. It's really cool. We've got them actually posting it on their own Twitter page. We've got Bitcoin has been launched. Oh, sheesh. Bitcoin has been launched at Steak and Shake. The revolution is underway. Steak Toshi. Now, I'm going to just show you guys a video on how it works and how instant it is. It is so cool. Essentially, his sats from his Bitcoin wallet leave his wallet and go straight into theirs. It's instant settlement. There was no Visa or MasterCard or central banks taking a cut. It was instant settlement. No pending, no nothing. It is just insanity. Let's watch. Oh man, literal magic. Sorry about those messages there. I've got my wife spamming me that she thinks she's got no money. Very good. We've got now, this is someone's receipt. I've got this actually up on the big screen. And we can see it has 20,078 sats and it shows you the exchange rate, which is so cool. So $1 for 966. And then it's got the fiat amount of what it would be worth if you just used your debit card or your MasterCard. Like, this is just so cool. Like, you can essentially just lock up some Bitcoin and just go, this is just going to be for when I spend it on things like takeaway or Amazon or anything like that. And this is where the future is heading, because what you can essentially do is say you put $50 away and it appreciates and it doubles over time. So then it becomes worth $100. Then you can go spend the $50 on something like takeaway and you still have your $50. So essentially just everything becomes half off and then maybe even 75% off. And then eventually everything around us will just be 99% off. And essentially we'll be the richest people alive. Gangster, man. It just reprices everything around you. So we want to see there's around 400 locations across the US, which is pretty cool. That is huge. And yeah, they're not exactly a publicly traded company, so you can't see their exact revenue, but I assume it is in the millions, if not close to $1 billion. And that's really cool. Now, I also want to talk about these guys, Spar, the grocery food chain. So these guys are huge. Now, they're very popular across Africa and South Africa, but over here, we've got in Switzerland. So they're pretty big in Europe as well. They are launching Bitcoin payment through the Lightning Network in Zug. Now, I have no idea where that is, but they are essentially just trialing it at one store. And Switzerland's actually quite a Bitcoin and crypto friendly country. And it's got 1,013 businesses accepting Bitcoin already. And so Spar's sort of just joining them. Now, if this works out, and they go, yep, this benefits not only the customer, but ourselves as well. I really want to do this. This is awesome. It's easy. It's simple. And it's just the best thing they could be doing. This is the next chance that they can front run other grocery chains. And they have nearly 14,000 stores in 48 countries worldwide. Like, if they go, yep, we're actually going to do this global. Far out, man. This is just so cool. And then we're going to finish off with a video from Michael Saylor, baby Michael Saylor, essentially destroying a baby Chinese lady. So thought that could brighten your day. But
would MicroStrategy ever take some off the table when you sense the market is at a top and then just buy in later when there's another correction? Or do you just plan to hodl through all the cycles, and weather those, whatever 80% downturns when the crypto markets are in a bear market?
You're speaking like a crypto trader right now, right? Yeah. I mean, maybe you're doing it just to represent their interest, but I don't see the world that way. I think that Bitcoin is sound money. It's the technically superior asset class compared to the dollar, the euro, the peso, the bolivar, compared to a stock index, compared to gold, compared to silver, compared to everything you can conceivably buy. It is technically, thermodynamically superior as an asset. So when you say things like that to me, and maybe you just do it just to see what I'll say back, I just imagine you preaching to me in Argentina while you're asking me if I'm going to sell the dollars and buy pesos back again as the peso sleeps from 20 to the dollar to 40 to the dollar to 80 to the dollar. Or if we're in, Venezuela. I mean, you think a Venezuelan company is going to, like, quote unquote, take some money off the table by selling their US stocks and their US dollars to buy back into local currencies? Or then, in Zimbabwe, you think they would take money off the table, right? Like, the point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura. Forever.
Right.
Very good. Very good. Oh man, who said you can't learn from a baby? And yeah, essentially what he's saying there is, like, once you realize that Bitcoin essentially is just better money, it's money with a max supply, and 0.25 or 0.5 Bitcoin is the same no matter what country you're in. So essentially, it just can't lose value. It's just, why would you ever stop trading a crappy dollar for a better dollar? Like, if you were in Argentina trading your pesos or whatever they use, and for the US dollars, they will never swap a US dollar back to Argentina money because it's worth so much less, and it just gets inflated away at a rate that is unbelievable. Like, they essentially just lose 100% of what their purchasing power is, like, year over year. So they want to hold the US, and the US is bleeding. So Bitcoin is the best thing you can be holding, especially for your savings account. And a good example is, like, the last few days I've been buying some things off Amazon, and I didn't exactly have much cash in the bank because I'm like 99% all in on Bitcoin. And I felt really bad if I got me and my wife's savings account essentially down to zero because, we need groceries this week and we need rent this week and yada, yada, yada. I then just went, you know what? I'm going to pay with my Strike account, which is essentially my Bitcoin wallet. And I bought an Amazon gift card for like $50, and it was only worth, like, whatever Satoshis for my Australian dollar conversion. But essentially, I had put that money away ages ago. It had appreciated nearly 50%. And so I got $50 of Amazon products for basically $25, $30. Bro, like, it's just insane. Like, if you're holding Bitcoin, your life is getting so much cheaper. And if you're holding the dollars, like, everything's getting expensive. So thanks for that, Michael Saylor. You're an intelligent toddler, but that's it for the video today. Cheers, guys, for watching. Send me some Satoshis over the QR code through Lightning, as we've seen in this video, which is pretty cool. And get a taste for how it works, because it's very cool. Instant settlement. You could be in Las Vegas right now and send me some Satoshis, and it would arrive instantly without Visa or MasterCard or without the banks. It just happens over the Bitcoin network. So cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like. Let's get some traction. Cheers, guys.